Alright, I decided I wanted to play a little bit with Ringwald's Curse and see what I can do with it. I'll start off right off the back. I don't like it. So the thing I don't like about Ringwald's Curse, attack damage applied to unarmed, attack speed applied to unarmed, critical strike chance applied to unarmed. So that means that critical strike damage, or multiplier I should say, does not apply. And I thought, wow, that's really dumb. There's no way that's true. That's just a miswording. It has to be a miswording. So I went through and tested it. I can't refund that one. And let's go to my Cyclone. Critical strike damage is right here at 260. I should be getting another 10 from here. And I do not. So, with that knowledge, which I'm sure everyone already knew who's used this is my first time giving it a shot. With that knowledge, I find that using Ringwald's is not pointless. It's not very good with Hallowed Palm technique. Hallowed Palm technique, you're going to probably benefit significantly more from using a Dex Amulet and then getting this node here, Precise Technique. I think Precise Technique is far superior than Ringwald's Curse. Unless you're the right class. Right now, I'm a Trickster, and I don't really want to go through all the hassle of changing to an Assassin. Oh, I already got it up. But if you're... Oh, don't mind that. That is me trying to do something completely different. If you're an Assassin, it might be better, because the Assassin can stack some shit. So if you play as an Assassin... you can get these nodes here, which gives you more multiplier. It's also going to set your crit... See, 5 multiplier there. It's also going to set your crit a lot higher. Now, I could, do some things, but I'm not going to hassle with turning it into there. So that is where I see the only instance in which Ringwald's Curse is more beneficial. Unless you got hyper-specific gear, or you're going with Abyssus. Now, I could use an Abyssus, but the resistances are kind of difficult because I'm also stacking frenzy charges. So the problem lies is I always want to put as much stuff in there as possible, and that's the exact opposite of what you should do in Path of Exile. You should always try to focus on one thing. So right now, I should be focusing on Dex. Only got 1100 Dex, not that high a Dex, but considering the actual build I'm doing, it's pretty high. So you should be focusing purely on Dex, but right now I'm focusing on Dex. I'm focusing on Poison, and I'm focusing in on Crit. And with the split amongst Dex, Poison, and Crit, it's not really panning out that great. So I get some Crit multi here, and I get some Crit multi here, and then I got a little Crit multi here for bosses. And there are no good claw nodes, really, to use Ringwald's Curse with that work with my pathing. So here is actually pretty good. You get some attack speed, but I can get attack speed anywhere. I mean, that's 12% attack speed. I don't even think the accuracy counts. And I can get 6 here. And I can get, 10 here. So I could possibly path into here and get it. But I feel my pathing is pretty efficient as is. Now, this right here is kind of the champion of the show. It's the same one I used in all my other builds. Got 5 Dex there. You have 4% life there. 20 Dex. 20 Dex. 20% poison, 5 Dex, and that's it. There's a lot of Dex. And if I wanted to, I can get 5 Dex here if I really wanted to. 20 Dex there. It's like a 2 divine. It was 2 divine when I had it. I wonder if I can price them out based on their number. I'd have to get the exact number on there, I think. 7856. Can I remember 7856? 7, no, that's a 4. 7856. 7, 8, 5, 6. 5 divine. So now it's 5 divine as divine prices have gone down. So that's a pretty good little timeless jewel. And I am rocking a split personality. Probably not very expensive for this variation. Doesn't look like it can give you the stats on it. But it's a 48 dex, 48 life. That's pretty good. Now I could, instead of pathing up here to get this node, which gives me a fuck ton of spell suppress, I'm at 93%. And with this node here, critical strike chance is increased by spell suppress. That's a 93% critical strike modifier. That's pretty fucking good. So I think this is the right way to go. But I could go this way and grab these multiplier nodes right here. And then path up to here and put the jewel in there and then go right. But I'm also mixing out on a lot of dex nodes and int, which I need. My build is fucking hilarious. I got 79 strength and 102 int on a build that has a Cyclopean coil. Now, I don't think I've ever seen a build or played a build that has 79 strength while using a Cyclopean coil. It's like I'm actively trying to not get strength with my current setup, and it making it a bit difficult. Same with the int. I bought these. This one right here increased critical strike support because the maximum level was too high. Now critical strike support is kind of mandatory because I'm using toxic delivery, simply because I got it. But poisons you inflict with critical strike, still 25% more damage, and that's a lot more damage. And then critical strike chance per poison affected enemy up to plus 2%. So I'm getting 2% crit chance there. So as I poison enemies, it fucks them up. Vile toxins, because I'm going to be poisoning. Chance to poison, because I need that chance to poison because I don't have any additional chance to poison. Withering touch and Cyclone. I normally wouldn't use Withering touch, but my attack speed, without any kind of modification on Cyclone, is, I thought it was 10 attacks per second. 10 attacks per second. So it's a 25% chance to get Withering touch. So that's 2 to 3 per second. Yeah. I think it's probably worth it. Maybe not, but I think it is. Let's see what it does for just raw damage. I mean, even raw damage, it's a pretty big hit. So that is what I am doing. Let's take a battle. It's a ship mapper because it's just using Cyclone. And it's got precision, enlightenment support, purity of elements, grace up here. And then I got flesh and stone, poacher's mark, mark on hit, and then dash. And that is all I'm using. I'm using this because it gives me more crit chance. And it's a good way to get frenzy charges. Obviously, I could do a high dex ring here. But I sold / gave away all my high dex stuff. And this is alright. It's got 20 dex on it. And then I rolled this one. I have this ring. I absolutely love this ring. I think 16% chance, 16% to all elemental resistances is probably my favorite suffix on a ring. And getting it permanently on there means I can just slap whatever I want on this. So I just recently re-rolled this. I hit it with some Dex Essences. Yeah, Dex Essences. And I hit a 15% recoup, Dex, Res, and then it had to open, what's that, prefix for the channeling skills. And then physical attack damage leached his life. I like the physical attack damage leached his life because I was able to get away from this leech here, so I don't need to grab these 2 nodes. I'm grabbing the 10 life, 5 mana per hit. I probably could do something different, like 6% chance to gain a frenzy charge and power charge on kill, and then I could probably drop that ring I'm using here. And then put a high dex ring on there, or maybe a ring that'll fix my resistances. Because right now, even with Purity of Elements, I am kind of barely capping it. And with that, I am running these nodes here, which are very strong to give you evasion and resistances. I'm also rocking these here to give me evasion and resistances. But these down here, obviously significantly better. And then right here, 5% evasion is extra armor, which barely even touches my armor. But considering I had no armor. You know, getting a little bit, probably pretty good. But I could path that if I wanted to and go over here and get like a 15% chance to block if you haven't been dealt damage recently or some other bullshit.
Hello, listeners.
Oh shit.
Get the dog out of here.
Oh shit. I got an invader. An invader in my office. An invader. Ew, girls have cooties. You are gross.
You're gross. Look at your face.
Yeah, she has a very valid point. You guys can't see my face, but if you could see it, you'd say, fuck, damn, that boy hit some ugly sticks on the way down from that birthing tree. Alright, enough talk. Have at you. What is a man? Nothing but a pile of excuses. A miserable pile of excuses? Oh, fuck, I've already forgotten it. It's from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's one of the best games ever made. Let's do a Hydra. Cannot regenerate. Do I even give a shit about that? Monsters steal. I care about monsters stealing. I don't do elemental. Alright. Now, I'm absolutely in love with the Trickster. We'll put this on. It's probably going to kill me. And I'm in love with the Trickster for simply this passive here. Action speed can't be dropped below base. And this potion here. It's supposed to petrify you, but it don't. It just gives you a free endurance charge and then some block. A lot of block. So when you're mapping, you got a fuck ton of block, which kind of sucks for this build actually, because I can't be stunned, but when I block, I have that like a block. I don't know what you call it. Recovery rate. So I mean, it does melt. Don't get me wrong. I think we're looking at probably 3 mil. Maybe a little more, a little less. Haven't POB'd it. Which obviously isn't melt for, you know, Uber people. The
Just need a moment
headhunter slash other one. Belt people. Fuck, I'm never gonna remember what that belt's called. I've never had it, never owned it, never played a build with it, so no point in me knowing what it's called. One that pops your flask permanently. I'm gonna call it the Watcher's Eye belt. That ain't what it's called, but I know what a Watcher's Eye is, and I know the name, and I can remember Watcher's Eye, but I can't remember the name of that belt, so it's a Watcher's Eye belt. Yep, it's gonna be bothering me for this entire fucking video. Can't, I got... Now let's see. I could do unique belts, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go POE.ninja. And I'm going to do builds. I'm just going to select the first one, and it's probably got the belt. It don't. Oh my god, I am a fucking fool. A fool, I say. Neither does that one. Maybe I got to be a specific class. Raiders seem like they want that belt. I am an idiot. I am a fool. I am ignore Ramus. Who the fuck would want this belt? Obviously not Pathfinders. Juggernauts, do you want that belt? I don't know how I click Juggernaut. Oh, there it is. Mageblood. That's what that motherfucker is called. That's a badass fucking belt. Mageblood. Don't worry, I'll edit that out in post, so you don't have to watch me fucking search for the name of that fucking belt. I gotta love those fucking whetstone drops. Oh, they're so hot. I get so many whetstone drops. Guess this little dicklet that I got super wet. Like a stone. Like a whetstone drop. So I had all the gear for this. It was no problems putting it together. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have everything already in place. I don't even think I went. Obviously, replica, perfect form. Stupid Dex boots. This right here, just because I have the 15% increased attack speed, and it's got 57 Dex on the helmet. It's a pretty solid helmet. Cyclone coil of the ring I showed you. Ringwald's curse. So as I was saying, I think precise technique, definitely the stronger portion. The build's pretty tanky, very subject to one-shots because of the 3,745 life. Now if I were to pick up that life to probably 4,500, it would be significantly less subject to one-shots. Or if I got like a lot more endurance charges. So with those endurance charges and my gain armor equal to evasion, I'm looking at 57% physical damage reduction, which is pretty close to where I like to be for the little fuckers that hit you a bunch. If you get surrounded by a bunch of cocks and they're all just trying to whack you off, 50% physical damage reduction will help a lot against these tiny little hits. Obviously, big fizz hits, it's gonna 50% is not gonna do anything. Big fizz hits, the only way you really reduce that is like a big old fat 90%. At least reduce it a significant amount. So the damage seems a lot lower than it actually is when you fight all these weak people, which is why I wanted to do a boss so I can get that poison stacking. And obviously I wanted to Flicker Strike, but Flicker Strike requires a weapon. Hail Hydra! Get fucked, nerd. I don't know why I'm not cursing them. Oh, I no longer have enough mana for the curse, because I refunded something. Alright. Fucking dick. I'll just put a lower level curse on there. Call it a day. I don't want to get more int, I don't want to repath anything. Forgot what I added on there. I remember what I added. I'll just refund it now. Get rid of my 5% fizz. Add this here. Grace. There, now I got enough mana to fucking cast my curse. So let's do another... Let's use some of these things. Get me a boss with these things. Bum-bum. Nah. Corrupting all non-unique. I'll just fucking grab one at random.
Godslayer.
Da-da-da. With rewarding implicit modifiers. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't give a shit. Nope. Double dead. Let's grab another one. Oh, fucking blight map. Don't want no blight map. Breach stone. Yeah, these are useless. I have every map completed.
Long day.
Oh, fuck. Can't turn down this. So it's a solid build. It's just I would never play it just because of the awkwardness of the fact that my crit damage is only like 270. And if you're gonna go crit and you're under 400, in my opinion, you're not doing something right. And obviously I'm not doing something right because I can't get my crit above 400. And I could rock an Abyssus. There ain't nothing stopping me from rocking Abyssus, and my damage would go through the fucking roof with an Abyssus. I mean, maybe that's worth something.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
So I might pop an Abyssus on after I run this and, you know, see if it's ridiculous. I might just do it in POB, because I know it's going to be ridiculous. But then I'll be getting one-shotted by tiny little minions. Tiny little fizz hit, goes through my evasion, doesn't get blocked because of my fucking potion. And it's game over. Game over, man. Game over. "31 seconds on them frenzy charges. Super sexy. Pretty sure my crit is going to be pretty close to capped on special enemies that I can actually curse. Not curse, that I can hit with enough poison to trigger my passive. So I'm at like 60%. And with potions hitting, it's probably a little higher. 66% on like mapping, but for bossing, I'll be at 60%, and then another 2% flat base on top of that, which is pretty strong. It's gonna put me pretty close to 100%. A super slow build. You might be able to do something better if you wanted to not use Cyclone. But I had a helmet with 15%. Oh, fucking... I'm not gonna have a good time with the Mayhem event. I hate nothing more than strongboxes in this game. Fucking hate strongboxes. Hate them. Because I don't read, because I don't know how to read, because reading is for the, you know, the upper class citizens, and us poor boys, we don't learn how to read. And they fucking blow up in my face all the goddamn time. But as I said, if you wanted to use something nuts like Sunder, that might be pretty rad. Probably a lot fucking more damage than Cyclone. But with all this attack speed and the fact I'm doing a poison build, so I want to stack as many poisons as possible, I think Cyclone is probably the right choice. And I got the helmet with 15% increased Cyclone attack speed. Where's this motherfucker? What the fuck are you doing way over here, you dick lick? God damn it. Fucking get up there.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I just love the frenzy charge duration. I can play slowly. I play slow. I don't fucking zoom through shit. I'm not like a efficiency master. One of those people who's got to run their map as efficient as possible. Else it's going to make their skin crawl like they have ants rolling inside of it as if they've been doing math all day long. That ain't me. I mean, I've been doing meth all day long, but I can clear a map slowly and be nice and chill about it. And with this build, I have no choice but to clear a map slowly because, you know, not a lot of movement speed. Ooh, superior Flicker Strike. Oh, I love Flicker Strike. Except I can only play it for 20 minutes at a time because it makes me sicker strike. What are you? Socket duration. Ain't no one want that shit. At least not on a helmet. Socket duration. Plus 2 to gems with socket with duration tag on a body armor is pretty solid. I mean, you use Rage Vortex on a fucking duration. You get duration, plus 2 to duration, plus 2 to AoE. It's gonna get 4 levels to Rage Vortex. That could be pretty hot. And I'd say the best thing about this build is you can fucking do it on the cheap. Like, real cheap. That's probably the best thing about Hollow Palm in general. It's just very inexpensive. Obviously, a lot of people are running it, because this was like 80C for the boots. The body armor, mine is a little souped up, so it's probably 3, but that's mostly the 6 link. You get the body armor on 6 link for probably 5C, 10C for 15 dex. And then you gotta fucking link it. The fast attack speed, plus that 10 life on hit, and I'm getting from the claw passive, means that my attack speed while mapping with Cyclone, am I on Cyclone? Yeah, attack speed was 10.01, now it's 12.5 because of the frenzy charges. That's some pretty fucking fast attack speed. Oh, these guys can kick my dick in. Yep, I ain't gonna fight them. Pretty sure they have shit that like makes it so I can't evade their attacks. A bunch of bullshit. This ain't the build. This ain't the build for that kind of a boss. Way too low alive. Should have just X'd out.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
The last few probably aren't going to be worth it. Now, also, if you did this as a Slayer, probably going to be better than a Trickster. I wanted to do the Poison variant, and the Poison variant's probably less damage than an Impale variant. So, probably not the best way to do, but I love the Trickster, so, you know, I want to do it on a Trickster. I've already done it on a Slayer. So much for 98 spell suppress. Of course. Fucking had to drop a bunch of shit. Right as I vol Cyclone. You never vol Cyclone. Everyone knows that. Weren't you worth anything, buddy? Nope.
Hail, God's
What is movement speed? I doubt that's worth anything. What the fuck? Oh, I found a recipe. Is it just 3 gems? Or does it have to be 3 level 30 gems to get a... Interesting. Ain't what I want. I just want my 3 things. Finding magic recipes. Alright, let's see if I can get a boss again.
That's not Slayer.
Fucking Poor Joys? I want some Poor Joys. God damn it. Let's leave that there. I'll fight a boss the old-fashioned way. Only got 2 of them left. Constrictor. Never know what these are. I'll know it when I see it. I think he's the fire boy. I might as well read it. Yeah, it should be fine. I think the Eradicator's lightning. I think it's the only one I remember, because he's a fucking dick. Yeah, it's blue for lightning. That fucking block making me stutter.
Lay dead. Good doggy.
I fall Cyclone because I don't want to fucking chase down all these little fuckers. And they broke
Just
Cyclone's
need a moment
AoE,
to
so
catch
AoE
my
is basically useless. Life on hit. That's what allows me to do that without just fucking instant dying. Though for the most part, I'm probably gonna instant die a lot of the times when I do it, but I do it anyways. Just better. Want to chase all these fuckers down and suck them all up. It's like a cock sundae. You just want to suck and suck and suck until it's all dry. That probably does barely more, barely more damage. 10% increased physical. Most of my damage is getting on that poison. Drank a Red Bull too fast. Kind of inhaled it instead of drinking it. You ain't faster than me, dick worm. Can't suck those. No, can't suck those guys up. They're unsuckable. This, I think, is the easiest one. Constrictor. Let's see if I can remember that. I like Constrictor. I don't know why he's called Constrictor. What does he really do that constricts? He should be called Poison Fucker. Or Bow Fucker. He's got a bow. That's easy to remember. Maybe he does Grasping Vines and that constricts. Alright, what kind of reses do I got if I take this helmet off? Yeah, my reses are good. Let's do an Abyssus. Abyssus. Oh, fucking do I have the strength for an Abyssus? Alright. Let's undo this. Apply this. And see if Abyssus. Nope, Abyssus still won't go on my head. Let us just refund all this shit for now. 2 strength here. 20 strength here. Or I can just do blam blam and get some dex too. Maybe even go here. Get 30. I'll just go 20. Put the Abyssus on, and it should cover it. Alright. Oh, I do have a Cyclone Abyssus. Nice. Bitching about my int. Don't bitch about my int. Sweet. Why didn't you like it? I'm gonna need that, which means I'm gonna need this int. Where I can path and get an int. I mean, I can go this way instead of this way, but I want that dex. Could put 2 to get an int here. Yeah, I'm gonna need those 2. This is so fucking ghetto and dirty. Feel filthy. Feel filthy doing all this shit. I could get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. All 4. I have 3 points left. One, 2, 3. That'll max out my poison chance. That might be the best option. Or 1, 2, 3. Just get 20 more dex and 8% more attack speed. Got 5 that way. Is there an int that I'm... No, there's no int. If there's an int I can get right through this way, I'll be able to path all out of that area and go this way. And that'll increase the distance of there. I'm gonna do that. I don't give a fuck. Let's refund this strength. 23 strength. Actually, that's 30 right that way. Pump that up quite a bit. Pump that up quite a bit. And got the strength. Now I just need some int. 3 fucking int. For enlightenment. And purity of elements. What am I at? 95? Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. 3 points left. Fuck it. Now I have 2 points left. What to do with just 2? If I had 3, it would be a different story, but only 2. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. 10% chance to poison. Giving me a 100% chance to poison. Now I'm Abyssus up. Barely with that cold. Technically, I'm 1 low on the cold res because I got +1 to max. But it don't matter. I'm good. It's good enough. Now let's do Abyssus. Abyssus. You're not corrupted, thank God. Oh, I'm out regardless. And that was a mistake. I'm not gonna be able to get anything better than that with what I got, and now I can't equip it. I hate doing this shit. I'll just make it work. I'll make it work somehow. Put you on there. Put you on there. No longer going to be able to use Poacher's Mark. Assassin Mark probably requires too much int. No, I can use Assassin's Mark. Can increase my hot diggity dog a lot.
Just need a
I
moment
can put
to
them all on
catch
one
my
thing.
breath.
I could put blood and sand in there. And just not have a mobility skill while I move super slow. So I'm pretty sure I can't use Leap Slam. Well, too much strength anyways.
Hail, Godslayer.
Pretty sure it requires a weapon. Can't believe you can't fucking Leap Slam unarmed. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna put it on just to verify. Yep, Can't leap slam without being unarmed. Ridiculous. Alright, let's run another map with Abyssus. Now this might Ringwalds might be worth it with Abyssus. Let's find out. Waste pool. Oh no, I want to do a boss, not a waste pool. Purifier. The Constrictor wasn't the fire guy. The Purifier is definitely the guy. Unique bosses are possessed even. Oh, the worst part about doing the kind of shit that I do is the minor currencies. I'm almost low on minor currencies more than I am on something like Divines. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage so far. Stunned for a long time. My block recovery rate is bad. Might want to pop that potion off, even though it's giving me endurance charges. In fact, with that curse, I could probably take off critical strike chance. Obviously, I could put critical strike damage on, but I don't have a lot of int, so I can't do a max critical strike damage, I don't think. And by curse, I mean mark. The marks are new. They all used to be called curses back in the day. And when this old brain learned something one way, it's going to be that way forever. So a mark will always be a curse. I get they want it to be different, but it's the fucking same goddamn thing. They can pretend it's different, but it ain't. Mark is a curse. Yeah, Abyssus is probably the right way to go about this build. Uh-oh, corrupted blood. Gotta keep attacking or I'm gonna die. Gotta keep attacking or I'm gonna die. Running a dishonest build that's not immune to corrupted blood. All my builds are just concepts. No build guides here. It's just exploring concepts. Because if I were to make a actual build, I'd have to modify this in order to, you know, get rid of corrupted blood. It shouldn't be too difficult. And obviously, if I was doing a build guide, I probably wouldn't be a Trickster. Assassin and or Raider would be cool. Slayer, obviously the best. You could probably even do a pretty cool Pathfinder. Do a full Chaos Convert Pathfinder. Yeah, Abyssus is the way to go. Abyssus. Let's just say it wrong the entire time, but in a different way. Abyssus. Busabyss. Oh, one shot with the Purifier. Didn't even get a play. He wasn't even fucking around. Should have dropped a TP. Should have dropped a TP. And I got no mobility. Because I got no currency. No chromatics. No Vol orbs. Another reason Ringwald's curse is not very good. is I'm pretty sure whatever I've done here, I could probably do it better with the claw and abuse Nightblade. So all this work, unless you just want to build something like this, is useless because you can just Nightblade. Oh man, that dude's enchanted. He's dangerous. He's hunky. He's Dory. Not sure I can even fight him. Wonder if that's a physical fire hybrid attack. Probably. I'm also cursed. I should have very high evasion, but as you can see, I do not. I don't know why I don't. Oh, and this is just a fucking terrible map. Why are my resistances not up to scuff? Reduce auras, that's it. God damn it. That's what happens when you don't know how to read. And you go in and out, in and out. Which one? Where is it? Just don't touch me with any fire and we're good to go. Don't touch me with that. He touched me. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time with that. Let us try. I'll have to abandon my fucking Fall Temple just to try to find a boss. A second one? Oh, with the chicken strips? The fuck are you? Oh. Could just buy a map, but I don't want to do that. I got all these bullshits. Let me use these bullshits and give me something good. Delirium. A unique map. Let's just use one of these.
That's the trail.
Chimera. It's probably one of the ones I need.
One of my captives hid a beast within his heart.
Oh, and I know what I can put. Put fucking steel skin on here. If I don't have a mobility skill, I might as well have a guard skill.
The cycle of life and death continues, and the fittest grow fitter.
Villainous
Throw him
scoundrel.
with your gaffer.
Slink back to the seas, Brine Rot.
My head just keeps trying to leave me shoulders.
Shut up, Guff.
I do have the capability to have someone rejected by the pack.
This one will lead.
Now I'm no clown. Ha ha! There it is, eh? That's the sense I was hoping for. Now, let's.
Keep hitting my mouse button 5. Stop hitting me, dick. I have high evasion. I have high evasion.
Just need a moment.
76%. You shouldn't have been able to hit me every single attack. This game doesn't know what high evasion means. Almost died from that poison. My chaos resistance is -15. Got a little bit of bump on the chaos damage over time, though. That's deleted pretty quick. Pretty quick deletion there. Watching the new Bleach anime. I'm not that impressed. Kind of feels like it's doing a lot of nostalgia baiting. But it is interesting. They're going for a war with the Quincy's arc. But Bleach has the same problem as almost all anime since Dragon Ball Z, with the exception of My Hero Academia, and that is the power creep of the character. Dragon Ball Z encapsulates this. Low on mana? How am I low on? Fuck you, I'll do a Vol. I guess it's a no regen map, so I gotta watch what I attack, even though my Cyclone only costs 1. Feels like it's a bit of a nostalgia bait. We'll see. Animation style, I'm not a big fan of either. Music's always banger, though. At least the music's good. They could prove me wrong. Could just been a slow start. But My Hero Academia did something smart. And with All Might. He's the most powerful guy. So he's the power cap. So all the other characters are just weaker than All Might in his prime. And they'll probably never surpass him. Maybe Deku will at some point. But they identified the peak, so there's no real power creep. I'm pretty sure the show will end once someone's as strong as All Might. Unlike Dragon Ball Z, where they had to get so strong they become gods and shit. And that, I don't fuck with that. And the kind of trope of the good guy is behind, and then he gets up, and then the bad guy changes form or powers up, and then the good guy's behind, and then it kind of goes back and forth. I don't really like that. I don't know why. I just think it's dumb. Not my cup of tea. Good thing I got this Vol. Saved my ass a few times. But yeah, I'm melting that, dude. These bosses suck to test your damage. I really wish they'd put a fucking doll. I'd pay fucking 20 bucks for a doll I can put in my goddamn town with a fixed amount of life, or you can even customize life. Say, this doll, or, oh, fucking just an Elder doll. It's Elder, he just stands there and you can hit it to see how quickly you can kill Elder. Cause I could just use POB to get my numbers, but I don't like that either. You can't feel it. Damage is not the same as the number. For instance, damage over time, 5 million, is probably equivalent to like 10 to 15 million physical damage, because damage over time will apply constantly. Are you worth anything in this league? Anybody using you? Nah. Maybe I can do a... That is the one I need, alright. Let us do a special map. I don't know how much physical damage he does, but find out if he does a lot of physical, because I'll be dying instantly. What's my dex at? 1090. Not a lot of dex. Not a lot of dex.
I see you, little mouse. You don't belong here.
Fucking louse. Great put down. Well, that's definitely physical damage. Dash, dash, dash. Come on, let me dash. Hate bosses with phasing, too. They need to put me in charge of Path of Exile. All damage over time effects on the ground, gone. All bullshit that slows your character down, Aside from frozen and chill, gone. Gone. Permanently gone. Forever. Reduce the amount of attacks that do damage over time by 50% at minimum. Let's see. Strong boxes no longer have any giant explodey damage things.
Just need a
When
moment
enemies
to
die,
catch my
they no longer do anything that can kill you after their death. No on-death effects for enemies. So you won't be worried about getting exploded when you go to fucking pick up your loot. Boss phases, or talking, only happen the first time you fight the boss. After that, it is removed.
Not go unpunished.
Sirius's Eyes of the Storm circles vanish after each phase. So that way the doorway doesn't get blocked. And those circles are just kind of annoying. Hell, they don't even need to make that shit permanent. Neither would I, now that I think about it. I'll just put it in the fucking Atlas passive tree. Little nodes you can trigger to fucking alter bosses. Remove Sirius's storms. Remove the phases of Shaper. So Shaper doesn't have this fucking bullshit talkie-talkie phase. Instead of talking right now, he's fighting.
So be it. You've chosen to side with chaos.
Minor complaints.
It is my
But
word.
when a game like Path of Exile is designed around doing the exact same content over and over again, you want to make that content as breezy and smooth as possible. That damage is a bit disappointing. I have seen worse. It is a little disappointing, especially considering I'm using Abyssus. It's looking like 3 to 4 million, maybe 5 at a max. But it's a ramped 5 if it is 5.
Gaze into the abyss.
Don't call me gaze.
Failure.
What the fuck?
Ambivalence. Death.
You should have phased by now. Phase, bro.
Gaze into the abyss.
Insignificant.
Inches away from getting on that phase. I don't mind these phases so much, because you're like going through a little labyrinth. You get to kill other enemies. You get to charge all your potions and shit. To me, this phase isn't that egregious. It is very time consuming, and I don't think these guys drop loot, so fighting them is kind of pointless. So never mind, I guess I do mind this phase a little bit. Let me verify the no loot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't get loot from these guys. Lootless. That's why the Elder fight is the best fight that they've created. Uber Elder, second. Actually, Uber Elder might be the best fight they've created, because it's hard, but it's somewhat fair. Everything is kind of telegraphed. You just have to be able to pay attention to Shaper and Elder at the same time, and your positioning, which I can't do, but other people can. A lot of people can build a glass cannon build that dies in one shot, but can still clear Uber Elder. Uber Elder's a great boss. Everything Elder's great. Elder's the best. Everybody loves tentacles. Everybody loves multiple arms. Elder's great. Oh yeah, it's probably not even the damage I was saying. It's pretty low. Pretty low.
Behold the face of
Shut the
your
fuck up.
unmaking.
Father, it's me. Let me help you.
See, I don't want to be talking with none of this shit.
Must be stopped.
I've already killed you 100 times. I've heard this fucking story before. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna die. Calling it. I'm gonna hit a blue ball.
Gaze into the abyss.
Oh, I hit a blue ball almost. I'm gonna hit a Vol Cyclone. Ah, fuck. Could have been worse. Got lucky. He didn't have any fucking balls ready to get my dick.
Gaze into the abyss.
God, my AoE is so bad with Cyclone.
Imperfect.
He's recovering. We need
3.
to find a way back quickly.
It's 3 million damage, it feels like. Should have put on Sunder. Pretty sure every foot I own is asleep right now.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Failure.
Wow.
Ambivalence.
That was fun. Now I gotta do that walk again after instantly dying from a couple of hits. Obviously those things do physical damage. Oh sweet, I should've just fucking... God damn it. I say I should've died from the beginning, but nope. Nope, 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 nope. God damn it. Can I pop a portal in here? Nope. So when this guy kills me again in 3 balls, I'll have to do this walk a 3rd time. Without a dash. Without any movement skills. Bad build. Don't build it. Whole point is to kind of fuck with Ringwald's Curse. Ringwald's Amulet? Ringwald's Curse? What do you call it? Talisman. Ringwald's Talisman. I'm just gonna call it Wart's Leg. Split the difference. Wart's Leg. Let's go to fucking Cowtown. Path of Exile needs Tentacle Town. Or Cosmic Horror Town of some sorts.
These memories are mine. I cannot lose them.
Shut up.
Lied to you, Father.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
your
up,
true
Tentacle
memory.
Boy.
To save the future, the past must be sacrificed.
I'm itching to use Vol Cyclone on him. Right now, just pop a Vol Cyclone. Call it a day.
Gaze into the abyss.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Gaze into the abyss.
Your gaze. Kind of dumbass fights this boss without any fucking mobility skills. You guys worth anything? I don't think these have been good for a long time. I don't think I own a pair though, so I'll keep them. Never know when I'm gonna want to fucking just throw on some purple boots for the shits and the giggles. Nope, I own a pair. $40 decks on both. Look at that. These have better evasion roll. Alright, let's go to Path of Building. Building. Path of Building. Lant Liquor Cootie Queen. Don't need no ball, Cyclone. Put you on a Guardian boss. Use Frenzy charges. Use Endurance charges. Doesn't matter, I guess. Poison. Minimum of 15. Wither. Oh, fuck. 10? 10 withers? Is that all I got? I think that's all I got. Is there something I gotta do to apply the curse? Keep it at 10. Way lower than I thought. Way lower than I thought. Unless I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. I see. Extremely low. Yeah, I guess that's it. So let us replace the increased critical strike chance. Obviously, if I had the strength, I could use that. I might have the strength. Let's just put on. Let's put on fuse channeling. I probably don't have the ant for that. Definitely don't have the ant for that. Oh yeah, I do. 119. Chance to poison. If I can get my poison up, I can switch that. Withering Touch. Let's see if I put on... Yeah, Withering Touch is great. Withering Touch is doing a lot of work here. Wild Toxins. Yeah, this build's trash. Triggity trash. I don't know how to tell. Like to tell it. Enemy is cursed. Assassin mark. Says enabled, including full DPS. That can't be right. That can't be right. I don't believe it. Maybe it's not like taking this into account. Well, I wanted to remove that. I guess I have to remove it from here. Can't be all that's doing. Disappointing. Hugely disappointing. So, I'm not going to redesign anything, but let's show a little thing here. Let's go to items. Let's just put an Astromantis. Astromantis. Amulet on this bitch. Astromantis. I don't want to go through anointing, so I'm just going to fucking run that like that. And just pretend that we're good. It's not really too much extra damage. It's just getting the charisma, because that's what I would anoint. Let us drop. Actually, I need to be able to. I'll just count it. Drop these 5. 3, 4, 5 plus 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the 10 nodes I drop. Pop that. That. And we're gonna need some accuracy, it looks like. That's my life. We'll just fucking make sure that I got the accuracy taken care of. Get some dual wheel damage, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely at my accuracy bonus. And then you put on a different helmet, and you're probably doing pretty good. Then obviously, if got rid of all that poison nonsense, you went into some Impale world. Got some Impale chance. And then went to the skills on this Ball Cyclone. Drop out of this fucking Withering Touch. Do some Awaken. Do some, any way to just hit X on all these, clear them all out. Let's do fucking Brutality. Awaken Brutality. Pulverize. Impale. And what else we got in here? Well, let's do some fucking infused channeling, why not? Drop out of these poisons. Got that Impale. Got that two-hander there. Let's fucking get more Impale effect, why not? And then we'd probably pop a Pride in or something. Probably the better way to run it. But obviously a Dread Banner. Oh, I still have these in place. Probably a better way to run this. But either way, I don't like Ringwald's Curse. And doing it on Trickster, you're wasting all this fucking energy shield, 'cause you ain't got no energy shield on it. Let me re-import it. In case anyone wants it. I don't know why you would. It's not a good build. But in case anyone does. That is the build. pretty dog shit. Don't really like Ringwald's Curse. Wonder if I'll be able to sell it now that I put Charisma on it. I probably shouldn't have put Charisma on it. But it's a pretty good one. It ain't on the market. I'll probably get Divine for it. That is all. Alright, my video wasn't long enough, so I had to add another. I forgot I had a Dancing Dervish. I could Dancing Dervish with this entire build. And I got a Poison Boy here, so let's Dancing Dervish all over this Poison Boy. I don't know what the fuck was going on. That's like stuttering.
Not all murders are equal.
Should have put faster attack speeds on the Dancing Dervish, as well as Withering Touch. I just put Withering Touch and Impale, just because I saw it and I put it on. But faster attack speeds and Withering Touch are probably the better combo to get them withers. Get them withers. No, thank you. Heist is nope. Big nope on Heist. Get more life on this mod. But,
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I don't see any more life. Oh well. Kind of feels like they got more life.
With your death, this nightmare.
Oh, should have dropped it. There's plenty of monsters to kill in case I die. Shouldn't die on Mr. fucking Poison Boy here, though.
I'm faster. You're in my sights. Out! Strike!
Nope. Shouldn't die on Mr. Poison Boy, as I died to Mr. Poison Boy. I'm gonna rate this build. 1 out of 10. I don't really like it at all. Now, if I were to rate it for price to performance, it's probably like a 5, maybe. That stutter from blocking is very annoying. Definitely probably not worth using that potion that gives me all that block chance for. It's really fucking me over. Dance on these bitches.
I'll always fight like you.
Good fun. Good fun. I think I've reduced aura effect. No, don't have. It's just reduced curse effect.
Keep chasing. I'm stronger. I can't be bested. Skin you alive. Let me out. Please.
There we go. Little addition, just so people don't say, you should put on Dancing Dervish. They'll still say that anyways, because no one's going to make it this far into the video. But, Dancing Dervish. Now, gain endurance, frenzy, or power charge when you block. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. That might be a way, way better way to sustain my charges in the future. That is good to know.